What is up, guys? What's up? So yeah, it's Noah of Nareka Trading. I want to discuss with you this trade. Took a very beautiful setup which I will take any time of the day. So entered after this bearish engulfing pattern. So I've already done a video, GBP, it's named GBPUSD. It's in those videos. So I posted here on YouTube. If you want to understand my analysis in detail, just quickly go and watch that GBPUSD part 1, because this is after the trade is done. That's the part 2. I will be tracking this currency pairs and then posting this video. So if you want to understand better, you can just go from the beginning, GBPUSD. But what I'm going to do now is I will just go briefly over my analysis. But if you want to understand in detail, just go and watch the first part of this video. Right. And then guys, if you are finding the information good, please remember to click like and subscribe, and then comment if anything. So yeah, let's get into it. Keeping things simple, right? Buy support, sell resistance, trade in the direction of the trend. So looking at weekly, I saw that the weekly is simply ranging, right? Simply ranging, it's fine. And then price, even though the price is coming down towards this area right here, it did not reach the support according to my standards. Because if I am to buy the support, I need the price at least to dip a bit deeper inside the area. So the price was still coming down. Towards this area. So nothing much on the weekly. Just bear in mind that the price is the price was ranging. So we have to move down to the daily time frame and see what the daily was telling me. So looking at only this part, this is what I call a medium term downtrend. This right here, this according to me, it's a medium term downtrend. And then I try to keep things as easy as possible. If you have a downtrend, look for selling opportunities. Only. If you are having an uptrend, look for buying opportunities, right? So because I was having a downtrend, this mid-term downtrend, this one right here. So remember, when you have a mid-term downtrend on the higher time frame, when you go down to lower time frame, you will find that it's a very long-term downtrend. So you should be looking for selling opportunities only, which is what I did. I tried to look for a selling opportunity. So where do I sell? Because now the trend is coming down, right? I trade support and resistance. You have unique names for them nowadays because of the smart money concept. The fair value gaps and the whatnot, I simply refer to these things as support and resistance. Now, this is my resistant area. Right? This is another resistant area right here. So I have to simply wait for the price to come. Wait for the price to come to one of these areas, either this one or this one, so that I can sell. Right? So the price did just that on the daily time frame. Remember, performing multiple time frame analysis, you must remember what the higher time frames are doing. You are not supposed to forget when you go to lower time frames, you see a different thing and now you start getting confused, right? Because when you perform multiple time frame analysis, of course, they are bound to contradict each other at some point, because you understand that let's say the daily is coming down like this, and then you have drawn your trend lines, your moving averages and everything. They are telling you that the price is going down, right? So and then now you are expecting a pullback. Let's say for whatever reason you are expecting a pullback, so that you can enter into the what do you call, right? So now you have this pullback, beautiful pullback. Price pulled back towards your confluence area where trend line is meeting your resistance. Now it's a good area, of course, very, very good area, whereby selling pressure is going to step in. So performing multiple time frame analysis, do not let this confuse you when you go down to lower time frames, because this small pullback, this small bullish pullback, it's going to look like this when you go to lower time frames. Now, if you let it confuse you, you'll be in a serious problem, because now you won't know if whether you should be selling against this long-term uptrend or what. But bear in mind what the higher time frame is doing, right? So I'm trying to keep the video as short as possible, guys. Let me move on. Click like and subscribe, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, people. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm giving you very easy information. What am I doing? Right. So, because I was waiting for the price to come to this area, it eventually did, right? It eventually came to retest this area. Now, look closely at this. Guys, bear with me. I'm using a phone. I'm using a smartphone to do all this. That's why I can't hit things properly. Take a closer look at this. Take a closer look at this. At this week right here, right? Take a closer look at this week. This tells us that when the price reached this area, it met a selling pressure to go down, right? Bears showed a sign that they are entering from this area right here. So I went down and looked for an entry confirmation on lower time frame, which is the H4, which is exactly that trade that I've lost, right? Trying to be as transparent as possible. So that small rejection, that small weak rejection, it's actually this bearish engulfing, which is a good enough reason for me to sell inside this market. That's how I got into this trade. Go back and watch the first part of this video. It's written GBPUSD part 1. So I'm going, this is the one that you're looking right now is the second part. So now what? Question is now what? Since we took a trade and then we lost it, it's fine. So how do we go about trading this currency pair going forward, right? So let's try and consult with the higher power for a second. Okay, we can simply assume that the price now is being pushed from this support to this resistance, right? Meaning this information will be giving us an uptrend on lower time frames. So we should be looking for buying opportunities. And then keeping things as easy as possible. You can simply look for a retest, for a pullback and retest of this area to buy. So we are going to do that on lower time frame, either H4 or 30 minutes or 1 hour time frame. And then we are going to adjust our area properly, right? You're getting this right? Yes. So this is going to be the first part where we'll be looking for buying opportunities right here. And then some might also consider this to be a legit area to buy from. This one right here, right? Support, which might turn into a, what am I doing? Okay, which might again turn into support. So you can buy in the direction of the higher time frame. I'm trying to keep these videos short, guys. So yeah, take care, guys, and happy trading. Now remember to click like and subscribe to this channel.